shield, man.
Are we on yet?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, man, this helmet, breastplate, shin guards even, all new.
I'm not wearing it today, but I have Achilles' old armor at my summer home. Stuff's great for training, super lightweight.
Oh, do you guys do you do the same thing as soccer players, you know, when they trade jerseys?
No way, that's
no
so
way.
embarrassing.
Nah.
Hello to everybody tuning into the pod. I'm your host, Bima. We have a special podcast today we called My Timē, Their Timē. For the first part of the show, I'm talking to two warriors, Hector and Achilles, who made the long flight from ancient Greece. And later, my co-host, Dropity, will talk to their significant others, Andromache and Patroclus. Hector, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And Achilles, thanks for being here.
My honor, I guess.
All right, I want to jump right into things. So my mom was turning 80 this week. Shout out to you, Mom. Anyway, I was remembering one time when my family was exiled to the forest, and I spent almost every day with my mom. At the time, I felt like this is getting annoying, but now that I'm almost 40, I'm like, my mom's such a badass. Why didn't I spend more time with her? Maybe it's a regret I have. I don't know. You guys feel the same way?
Oh, man, that's crazy, Bima. I mean, I see my mom every night, and she's breathing down my neck. I don't know if I could live with her for that many years. She keeps telling me, like, that she doesn't want me to die in battle. I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't.
Yeah, my wife is the same way. It's like she doesn't want me to die. She keeps getting freaked out about being kidnapped and sold. Like, she keeps on talking about family responsibility.
It's pretty important to listen to your family. When my mother told my brothers and I that we had to share our wife, Dropity, for the most part, we listened to her.
Wouldn't it hurt your honor, though? I bet everyone would question why you have to share your wife with your brothers.
I think it would hurt my honor even more to go against my mother. Plus, we are allowed to have other wives anyways. I hooked up with this really hot Rakshasa named Hidimba.
I say, it's either kill or be killed. I would rather die than have people think I'm a coward. That's why I tell my men, for shame when they don't go into battle. It's shameful to sit out of battle when your buddies are fighting.
Well, you know, I can't relate. I did feel pretty crappy, though, when my men were fighting without me.
What a sissy.
Really? It wasn't very girly of me when I slaughtered you with my spear in one hit, huh?
Well, on that note, we should move on to questions from the audience. Twitter user @Duryodhana or Death wants to know, what is the quickest way to get rid of your cousin without your dad being mad at you? Asking for a friend.
Really? Get rid of your own family? We wouldn't have enough soldiers if I killed my brothers and cousins.
I mean, I'm an only child. I can't relate. But I would say probably poison them and then blame it on the gods.
That's something Agamemnon would say.
Yeah, no, do not compare me to that evil man.
He's literally such a coward, though. He doesn't want to take responsibility for anything.
Okay, I know I definitely believe in the gods. The reincarnation of Vishnu is practically my best buddy. But do you all believe in your gods?
Oh, yeah, total. I mean, my mom is a goddess, and she tells me what goes on at Olympus all the time. And honestly, Athena talks to me, but that's a little freaky.
So true. Athena tricked me one time, too, and it led to my death.
How much do you think the gods played a role in the war? Do you think they willed it?
Totally. The gods persuaded Paris to kidnap Helen. If it wasn't for them, this whole mess would not have started. But I do think my brother is just a coward anyway, so he got what was coming to him.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, I stayed away from the fight because Agamemnon insulted me. I then asked my mom, to go beg Zeus for the kings to suffer without me on the battlefield. Well, safe to say they did. I mean, they did come back crawling, asking me to rejoin.
So to what point do you believe it is the gods deciding what you do, and what is it you yourself decide?
Oh, no, yeah, no, it's mostly the gods. They decide. We do as they say.
What can I say? When the gods want something to happen, it happens.
Ah, okay. Well, I think that's enough for today. Next, you'll listen to our partners in crime.
Welcome to the other side of the story. I am Draupadi. First, you heard from my second husband, Bhima, and the soldiers Hector and Achilles. But now, it's time to hear from their loving companions. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hello, my name is Andromache, and I am Hector's wife.
Hi, Draupadi. Good to see you again, Andromache. Saw you up there, on that wall. Pretty high up there. Gosh, I'm really sad.
Well, now, tell me, how do you feel with everything going on with your men and their decisions?
I think Hector never took me seriously. It's not like he was the one who was sold into slavery or thrown over the walls. Sometimes I wonder if he's out of touch with reality.
Same. When I cried to Achilles to urge him to go help the Achaeans, he told me he was still angry at Agamemnon. He said something about his honor.
Okay, well, now I want to bring up this Timē thing. You guys have to help me out. Is it like just a guy thing, Patroclus? Andromache, do you have Timē? Do you give out Timē? Or is there no Timē at all for women? I mean, obviously I'm lost. Please help.
I used to buy into it. Then Achilles overdid it and now it's dead to me. Kind of cost me my life.
I think it's an excuse for men to throw tantrums or run away from common sense, in my opinion. Timē cannot save you from real dangers. Men only apply Timē to themselves and other men.
Kinda get it. It's like when my husband arranged a whole war because I was humiliated by Dushasana. But honestly, well, I'm glad they went to war. I hate those Kauravas.
Sometimes I get it, though. Like when I wore a red robe instead of my usual blue robe, the women of Troy didn't talk to me for a week.
So it's kind of like solidarity, fitting in with the group?
Kinda. It's more about your social standing, respect.
Okay, now it's time for a little Q&A. At Mama Pandava 5 wants to know, Andromache, how did it make you feel when Hector decided to go fight Achilles in that final battle?
I just felt bad for my child. I was really mad. I mean, he's the main protector of Troy, and he threw it all away just because he didn't want to be a coward. But he should know that I would still think he's a strong guy, even if he did run away.
So true. Sometimes it is best to lay low until you have the strength to fight back properly. I mean, my husbands and I stayed in exile for 13 years and made alliances along the way. Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I could run away with Achilles and let this whole war be over. 10 years for some girl is too long, even if she is the daughter of Zeus.
Now, Patroclus, how does it make you feel that Achilles wanted to avenge your death?
I have mixed feelings. For one, I'm touched that he forgot all about it. Timē, that he went and avenged me and mourned me, but at the same time, it took my death for him to actually wake up. Like, what good is it for me? I'm dead.
Well, do you think this is the issue of Timē or their personal pride? I mean, who would you blame for all this mess?
Paris, definitely Paris.
Paris.
He is the one who kidnapped Helen, and he had the audacity to blame it on the gods.
Why is it always divine intervention with these people? When are they going to learn to take responsibility for their stupidity?
And their over-masculinity. Killing things, not standing down. They don't know when to give up.
And with that, I would like to wrap up this conversation. Andromache, Patroclus, any parting words?
When you get with someone, make sure they don't have a hero complex. That's all I can say.
So true. And make sure you know your in-laws before you get married.
Well, thank you for listening. This has been My Timē, Their Timē.